Coach, for my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Good luck. I'm streaming it. Yeah. Let's put on a good show.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Oh, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl. Browns beat the Chargers 35-14.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
56, 47. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Check 26, check 26. We're going to 53. Check, crunch. 26.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go. Check 56. Double dog. That's the way. Check. Here we go. Go to 54. 180. Here we go. Go to 54. 180. 56. Right there. 56. Don't say nothing. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go, G. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Kill. 56. 47. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Nice. Win. Trump. 56.
Prescott on first down. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run left with Pollard. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
56, Mike, 56. 56 to Mike. Check 56. Silver.
Prescott from the gun. He diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out, and the Redskins scoop it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Here we go. Come to the ending. Check. Watch 54. Here I come.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
What you just did.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
What do you mean by
It's a
that?
tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I didn't think I did anything.
Gun.
Yeah. I heard you now. I didn't know what you meant before that.
Prescott to throw it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Go. Get out there. Hey, kill.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
56. Hey, pick it up, team. Go to 54. Swerve. Hey.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Going to 54. Why ain't Mike 54. Here we go 47. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Watch out. Check Mike 54.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Hey, 47. 54. Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, kill. Check. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that'll make it third down.
Come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
Third down, here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the shot.
They'll hand it down to Geis. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 44.
What's the score?
Redskins complete. Richardson has it. This is good for a first down. His second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
Right now,
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Giants are winning 10-3.
On first down, this is Geis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go
I
with
tried
the football.
opening it up,
and
and
at
it
this
won't let
level,
me.
uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being
I'm just gonna
intercepted.
I'm gonna open it up on YouTube.
Here's Prescott.
I think I'm subscribed to your page.
He rifles one incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
I'm not even
fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Fucking intercepted it, I think, twice.
A second down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
There we go.
There's one.
This is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Wow, Browns won 35-14.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Yeah,
and we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just like that. Just like that.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Go. Motion. Slides 50. Here we go, 47. 54.
The give is to Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
56. Too little. Go to 54.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 11 yards there, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Here's Prescott. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
56, right there, 56. 56.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Ioannidis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays,
that's why you were saying
about a
no.
52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott and an alley to run.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Hey, at least you didn't fumble it.
That's why he wasn't supposed to do that.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Marr able to put this one through. And thanks to his safety and 2 field goals, this is now an 8-0 game. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and and 10. It's Haskins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. The throw over the middle taken in, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll run on first down. Elliott trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
Hey, kill. 56. I got it. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Complete to Jason Witten. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Up there, 21 yards.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. 56, the mic, 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Hey, kill. 47. 56.
To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Not yet.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. Space to maneuver at the 40. Fights through and now a crease.
Oh
and
my
now
God,
off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 75 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
46, 46. 56, Mike, 56. And let's keep it going to 53. Check 26.
Prescott. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. John Ross, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
They probably will
No
not
gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
You got him. You got him.
One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Line 54. All day. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 46.
Now Prescott, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Go, get out there, get out there. 46.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
There you go. Mike 54. Hey, watch the swing. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Here we go. 47. 66.
Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now Haskins on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
On 2nd and 10, Haskins over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here's Elliott, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott from the gun. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
When I pushed you back, I swear they didn't whistle it dead.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
They start on the ground with Geis. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Watch twist. Right there. 54 Mike. I hope he's right.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I'm not a sloppier played game this year for a team out on. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
56.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 64 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep into playoffs, every team's dangerous.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it.
That motherfucker right there.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Good one.
Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Watch twitch. Hey, alert 3.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 74 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm here all day.
Throwing on first down. Haskins, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. On 1st and 10, Haskins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
On first down, Haskins. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Cowboys 39, Redskins 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, Prescott here to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Monte Nicholson picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. So here's a 1st and 10.
You had some good runs there, Joe.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Mason Foster. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this
versus,
NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
I don't know. We haven't been there yet.
The conference championship.
Hopefully we can play in it.
Myself, Brandon Gordon,
that'd be nice.
And our entire crew will talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah, I won't be able to.
Yeah, Super Bowl teams don't play in the Pro Bowl.